Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. That's right, I have an update for you. A nice, big, fat, plumpy update this morning. And we're not talking about the fat little plumpy rodent in the cage by the name of Ebony. He's considered the rodent class, apparently. Hello, Booger. He's a little rabbit, by the way, he's eating, so. Alright, so you guys are clicked in, tuned in, saying, hey, look, Rita's on. What's the update? This just came over the wire, okay? I was watching a series about Mormons. Actually, I enjoy watching stuff on Mormons. It's interesting, actually, but we're not here to talk about the Bible yet. I didn't put general chat in because I did put the topic, okay? So I'm going to get to it now. So, Direct Express hasn't given an actual update, but they basically did another smokes and mirrors. That's right, smokes and mirrors. Now, before we go into details, I got a couple things to say on comments as well. But smokes and mirrors, okay? Before you guys sit there and say, what's the smokes and mirrors? Well, I'll tell you. Basically a clickbait thing for what they're doing, okay? Unlike me, I'm not clickbaiting. I'm going straight to the source and telling you. So please excuse me. I got an appointment at 90 minutes, I think. So I got to prepare for it. So that's why I'm trying to straighten my hair out. Okay, so Direct Express posted just recently. It just came out. Here's what they say. And this comes from Tweeter or Twatter, however you want to call it. I call it false newser, okay? Updates from the IRS on timing of stimulus payments. Pay attention to the wording here. This came out today, okay? So you got to basically know smokes and mirrors. I know one of the things I was talking about was earlier was other things, And by the way, I got something to share with you too, okay, in a second. So anyways, I'm going to go through my comments too, part of this update, okay? So anyways, smokes and mirrors, all right? So pay attention to the wording. Remember, I use play on words here for updates. And by the way, I got to go to bed after my appointment, so I won't be up till around 8 p.m. tonight, which will be good, maybe. All right, so it says update. Here's what it says. Update from IRS on timing of stimulus payments for federal beneficiaries are expected soon. So this came out today on Twatter. That's what I call it. Mostly everything on Twitter is pretty much twat news, in my opinion. Useless, joking at least. If anyone gets offense to that, me saying that, oh well, I don't care, I speak my mind, okay? And if anyone wants me to suppress my speaking, well, so basically the update is, let me reiterate this again. Update is as expected soon. This includes new information for Direct Express cardholders who didn't file a tax return in 2019 or 2020. New info will be posted at this link soon. There you go. You see that? That's just a bunch of utterly BS. Literally, Direct Express has to do that. Take away the voice activation number. And yet the IRS is basically running silent. Literally. Good morning, Gavin. Calvin. I saw my eyes. My eyes aren't doing too well this morning. Don't worry. It's not anything related. So, right there. Basically, the government. Oh, great. My thing's broken again. What the fuck is wrong with fucking YouTube today? These son of a bitches. What the fuck is wrong with my browser? I'm getting really fucking pissy here. Today is one of those fucking days where everything's fucking stupid. Alright, so, let's talk. So, basically, what does that mean exactly? Coming soon. Well, remember what I said in this mini update, that the government is turning around and literally screwing us over. Literally. Okay. So I want to basically answer the comments today. So Kimberly says, that's one of our subscribers says, well, Rita, I'm not greedy. Didn't say you were. all. Hopefully by next week, a leak-free refrigerator will be in the cards. I hope so, Kimberly, for you. I'm sick of sopping up water day in and day out. I'm very grateful. Prayers for those who don't know when or if they're going to get the boot. She's talking about my thing where I basically addressed it earlier, where $1,400 ain't going to go far, and so some people will be evicted, and then it starts a housing crash. So she says 30 million more Americans will receive stimulus checks on April 7th. Unfortunately, I went to the major press news article sites already this morning to find that article with Biden saying 30 more million Americans will get their check on the 7th. Doesn't work, it literally, I can't find anything. So, but Direct Express posted soon. Fortunately, I'm kind of getting concerned for this April 7th deadline, because as you know, last night everyone got paid at 10 p.m. for payments on the 3rd, and everyone on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. got their payments for SSI on the 1st. So currently, as you know, it's Friday. So tonight, when 10 p.m. rolls around, if they haven't updated the system by then for pending, then I have a gut feeling that we'll roll into Friday with no update. And it'll, when it rolls in Friday night tonight, 10 p.m., as you all know, the job goes to Sunday. So it rolls into Sunday, 3-day window to get it all sent in. I've been wondering about that too, Cortez, but the problem with Direct Express is, and I've dealt with them for 16 years. I was like one of the original members, I guess you could say, when they first came out. People were skeptical of it. But my opinion is this: could be, but more likely not. I said maybe it'll come Easter. You might get a dump on Easter, but they're saying the IRS portal is going to be updated on, um, over the weekend. So check for your payment status, which, that's another cop out right there for we don't know anything. So the second problem is the other issue we have is Sunday is Easter. You really think they're going to basically work in Easter to update it? And another thing, right now, Direct Express is pendings for Saturday, right? And I'm not talking about Cortez pending as in your money's coming Saturday. I'm talking about every 24 hours rolls into a new day. So unless something's auto pending over the weekend, they're saying the IRS will be updating soon, right? Well, let's talk about this. How soon? Saturday is tomorrow. They're all on vacation. Sunday, they're on vacation. It's Easter. Monday, they'll come back and probably give an update. Fortunately, we're on 5 days to go. Today's Friday. They're saying money will go in on Wednesday, but currently it is approximately 12:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 hours ahead. That's why I said it's 10 p.m. tonight, 1 a.m. Eastern, when it rolls over. And if it rolls over, everyone, for Sunday, then if it says pending for the 7th, then we know it's coming. But if it doesn't say pending on the 7th, then that means everything's rolling over on Sunday for 0. So Easter present, no money. You see where I'm going with this? So that's the way it is. There's literally a big update where Twitter basically turns around and says, here, let me get this. I'm just checking something. Twitter turns around and says what they say, whatever it is. And there's a lot of people out there getting royally pissed off about this. I mean, literally, there's people out there saying, I need my spending money. It's my spending money for buying my junk. And people are sitting there going, hey, look, we're all in the same boat. But if you want to go shopping, you got to wait, But the real problem is Direct Express. So I'm checking to see about this. So I do have another small update. The IRS will be giving in May updates to people who paid taxes on their unemployment benefits. So they're going to be getting refunds in May. So it says here 4 more million checks. This was 2 hours ago. Let's look at this. So 2 hours ago, it says 4 more million, totaling 130 million people. So it doesn't explain why 4 more million. So starting Friday, payments will be distributed by the Social Security recipients and other federal who didn't pay taxes this Friday. Fortunately, currently it says 74%. Here's another update. 74% of money has been dispersed to people, or out of 450 billion, 335 billion dollars. So 74% is going to give it. So it's not telling you how you can. It says here how to track. So I will check real quick for all of you your the IRS portal again. I'm just checking something to see if there's anything more in the news window. Apparently there is none. So far nothing from So there you guys go. So nothing about Biden saying April 7th. I think it's all smokes and mirrors. I mean, literally, until we get a pending on Direct Express or an update pending. Even the apps and being updated. People are actually taking advantage of the Direct Express app, like I'm using right now, and it's not saying anything. I mean, literally. I mean, my balance is right there. Then I spent $2, by the way, last night and bought well, actually they gave me 50 cents off, it seems. Oh well. It's supposed to be like $2. Alright, so nothing pending. And it was last refreshed right now. So there you go. So let's check the IRS portal real quick too. So anyone have any other questions? Will we get it on Sunday? I don't know. Just to reiterate the story real quick, it says the Direct Express play on words on Twitter says IRS on timing of stimulus payments for federal beneficiaries are expected soon. This includes information Direct Express card holders who didn't file a tax return. Please go to this website, irs.gov, yada, yada, yada. So there you go. So, and then 21 hours ago, it says federal beneficiary, and then it says, you know, there you go. So, just wanted to share that with you all. So, I went and I checked the IRS portal, and the IRS portal, well, I haven't checked it yet, but when I went to the IRS thing, and by the way, YouTube, Google, actually, and other channels that other online services I use actually update my news for stimulus. I got a special filter set up, so right now there's nothing because this is what I handle for you in Direct Express. Otherwise, I'd be watching a movie right now, waiting for my appointment to get through, and then taking snooze. But so it says payment status not available. So I've tried various computers, and it comes back to the same thing. So is the IRS portal broken? Possibly. I know if Kimberly and the rest of my crew's watching, like Calvin, I'll tell you exactly my opinion. I'll give you my own prediction, okay? My prediction is this. We might, between 10 a.m. my time Pacific, or let's just say 1 p.m. Eastern today to 1 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning, might see a pending, might in the 12 hours. I give it about a 10% chance, okay? Now, if it doesn't happen, you guys are going to sit there and say, well, then the next is, the next question you guys are going to ask is, well, what then? Well, my prediction's 10% in the next 12 hours, a little over 12 hours, okay? 12 hours and 16 minutes, okay? 10%. Now, the other prediction is right now, because Sunday is the next pay date pending thing, unless it pends tomorrow, just because they penned over the weekend. My next pending source is it's not pending for Saturday, so they can still update pending. That's the only thing we're waiting for, literally, is the pending info. We're not literally waiting for it, I've been waiting to see if it would come early. That was one of my two goals. Goal one was to see if it comes early, like before Easter, which highly unlikely because you're coming Easter, you guys would have to wait until tonight. And if anything's pending, it might just pend for Saturday. But remember, the Friday on the one Friday right before the 24th, which was 2 weeks ago almost. Remember, 2 weeks ago. So the 24th went into the 31st. 31st went into the 7th. That's 2 weeks apart. So everyone at card number 5115 got paid. By the way, I also have a gut feeling, everyone, and I want to be very clear about this. It's just a gut feeling, a theory I have, that card numbers 5115 got their payments already. The rest of the card holders in 5115. Remember, the IRS update was 4 more million people, 4 million more families got money on Direct Express, whether there be veterans or railroad. They didn't say, just 4 more million people. Bringing it up to over 130 million people got payments, all right? So think of it this way. I want to talk about that for a minute, okay? What if, hypothetically, okay, let's just say hypothetically, 4 more million people got paid, right? We don't know if it's taxpayers, highly unlikely. They got theirs already early. Or someone like someone who didn't use the non-filers that had bank accounts. I'm betting you anything, there's two possibilities. More people on Direct Express on their cards 5115 Veterans and Railroad got it, and they're not talking about it. Or two, the extra 4 million people that was non-filers, or 4 million, say, SSI people that have an actual bank account and they got their money. So again, think of it this way. Let me basically, good morning, Trish. Let me give you my opinion, okay? My opinion is this. They're saying the 7th, right? Our own Kimberly says Biden said something 30 minutes ago. I can't find anything on it. So if you have a link, please share it with me. Otherwise, I'm just going to take that as Biden didn't say it. It didn't happen. We move on to the theories. So, let's see. Is there any alerts here on my news channel? Let me see. All right. So, nope, nothing. So, nothing there. Let's see. It would have said something about it. It would be all over the news. Oh, wow. Hold on. So President Biden wants to spend more money on infrastructure by putting more into transportation. Now, I was talking to a guy last night. He said the Max line, he lived in Portland. We were talking about when I was there with my family. And he was saying the Macs always lost money. So let's see. Nope, there's nothing. I subscribe to several newspapers, So let me go back to my theory so I can get out of here because I don't want to be here on too long. But I'm leaving the chat box open for any of you. So, Trish, since you just came in, let me give you the skinny. The IRS sent a message to Direct Express. Direct Express posted it on Twitter saying in the coming soon there's going to be an update when everyone's going to get their money, right? But right now 4 million people got their money today. 4 million, right? We don't know if it's from the current 30 million or it's something else, but 4 million. Mm-hmm. So 4 million people got paid today. And yet they're saying no one else. So the IRS says the Direct Express says keep checking the IRS updated page for more info. That's the latest, the news and the latest toot on what's going on. So anyways, any questions so far, concerns? So they're saying check soon for an update on the IRS website. That came out recently on Twitter. Well, the IRS portal doesn't say anything to me, but they sent a link, right, to IRS News, if you're listening, Calvin. And the IRS News says what payments, how to get your payment, etc. But they're supposed to update it soon with Direct Express info. And that's what the Direct Express Twitter said. Said basically, check back, coming soon for when your payment is going to be deposited. So basically, it's smokes and mirror. They're like, go to the IRS site and do this and do that and do this and show your boobs and you can get your refund. No, just joking about showing the boobs. Literally, they just said, do this and do that. But if you were waiting patiently for a update to when you're getting your money, it'll be soon. But you know what? I was just looking up some comments. Oh my God, I was looking up some comments. You wouldn't believe the comments. There's too many people going, those lazy son of a bitch SSI fuckers got paid before us. The veterans should be the ones that served our country should be paid first. But no, we're all on the back of the bus while you let the fucking retards get their money first. I mean, literally, that is what's going on right now. The fucking government is literally fucking being lambasted. I mean, literally. Pee-wee's right. Next, they're going to fucking the veterans will bitch right after 30 million other get their money. Then what? Or are they waiting for something else? I mean, no one truly knows what's going on, I mean, literally, that's the God-given truth, They're like, I mean, every person out there is bitching about their fucking stimulus money. Literally. I mean, you don't see me complaining. I mean, I'll tell you, I put together a new reading plan for my Bible today. I'm more interested in getting back into things. So I'm going to read parts of Genesis. Then I'm going to read Proverbs and Psalms and Proverbs and Ecclesiastic. Hey, why not? Got to do something, right? So it works. And anyways, that's my way of praying anyways and stuff. And I pray for knowledge and guidance, not for money. Literally, not for money. There's too many people. Dear God, come on, 1,400. Next, dear God, I got the 1,400, but can you spare some more? I need more money. God is not a vending machine. I mean, I loved Aliza Noka, shout out to her. Comment was funny last night or yesterday. You were talking about about God, right? She was talking about the birds. The bird. She was quoting God. Jesus basically said that the birds never worry about their food or what to eat or what to wear. God always provides. So, how much more is your life worth talking to humans than a bird? Jesus was saying that. Um, I said, God will provide what you need, not what you want. He is not a vending machine. And she said, He doesn't always give me what I want, but knows my needs. Well, God knows your needs. You know. So anyways, so you know, one of the other comments I liked, Lisa, that said was, "I hear you each word. Remember, I'm here. I'm not always see the message right away, but always respond." Did anyone pay attention to what she said? She's willing to bless others. That's what's make Rita different. She goes through hell and she's going to bless others. That's a true believer. Bless others and you will be blessed. Your reward is coming. God sees your heart. Well, I have a gold heart, but honestly, thank you, Elisa. Eliza, thank you. It means a lot to me. But yeah, me and Elisa has been talking back and forth by email, everyone, about God being not being a vending machine, and a lot of people are like posting updates for me on stimulus updates, like saying things like, "Are you well aware? Biden said this." I can't find it. So, Kimberly, if you're watching this, please, I'll leave my email down below, and you guys can literally give me a email if you would, Kimberly, with the link, so I can actually update this later when I get out of bed. Because frankly, I'm getting ready to watch some more Mormon TV. I found a show about Mormonism. I was watching it. By the way, I saw a documentary that was really good today. It was like this guy was trying to track down. It took 3 decades in his own funding. Apparently, the church didn't fund it. The Mormon church didn't even fund it. But apparently, the Mormon church, apparently, if you're a YouTuber, they shun you really bad. Apparently, if you're a Mormon and you're a YouTuber, apparently they don't want anyone to talk negative about the Mormon church. I was reading a lot of doctorate information. I was thinking of signing up for an account and ordering me a book, soon of the Doctrines and Covenants again, because I can't find my copy. I think Chloe used it as toilet paper or something. Sorry, I had to throw that in there for little poops and giggles today, okay? We're not going to blame Chloe for that one, okay? I'm just trying to be a little funny, okay, this morning. Anyways, whoever's Mormon here, it's all cool, okay? We're not basically poking fun at anyone. So let's get down to brass tacks. So, Calvin, you retracted something. Are you okay, man? So, anyways, I'll leave my email address, like I said, for any of you who want to check in with me on other issues. Last night I had a couple beers with a couple of our. Look at this. There's so much in here, and I look at it, and I'm like, my cherry tobacco is lasting longer because I don't like mint. I'm doing my husband's face. Have you ever seen my husband's face? And without a cigar in his mouth, this is him. I mean, literally, he's like, that's the way of saying crap. I gotta endure this. I mean, what's funny is Chloe never takes any of this. She's like, I like mint. I like mint. Then take some of this. Take some and put it in your mouth. Take it with you. I mean, literally, what's the point of having a Texas can size of chaw if you're not going to use it? All right, so the update is, if you guys want me to share it with you once more, the IRS, the Twitter, right? Twitter says by Direct Express, right? You ready for this? So it says here, right? Alright, so says here. Oh, this is just the frequently asked questions that they're posting in, so you can read the frequently. The Direct Express says updates from the IRS and timing of stimulus payments for federal beneficiaries. Pay attention because this is a play on words here. It's smokes and mirrors, I tell you. Are expected soon. This includes information for cardholders who didn't file tax returns. New info posted at yada yada yada. Click on the website here, and it takes you to the same crap, just right there. So yeah. And then you go here and it doesn't say anything about it. So it just says get my payment. Use the get my payment tool. Right. So there you go, peeps. So do you have any questions or concerns? So what'd you laugh at, Tris? What was the funny thing? What did it have to do with boobs? Because I was just throwing that in there. So, anyways, so I read the Bible this morning. I actually been reading the Book of Mormon too. So, which by the way, I'm gonna be here for a while. So, I want you guys to post comments. So let's see. I guess I can fucking register. Fine. Yes. So they basically turn around and send me some crap. Yeah, okay. So it's like check your spam box. Did nothing. My emails always. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's Ace. All right, so Ace Rewards is thanking me for some crap. And there you go. It says right here. Check your email. All right, there we go. Account tapped in. So basically, now they're demanding I check my Skype. Let me see. Does it come up here? No, Skype didn't load. So that means I gotta check Skype itself. So I'm trying to set something up. Probably won't let me do it until I get my phone number reactivated. Which, by the way, I got an update on that phone problem too that Cam's dealing with, right? So a friend of mine messaged me and said, "Hey, I got some good news and some bad news." And I said, "Okay, what's the good news?" And he said, "Well, they haven't sent me my phone yet." So come on, dude, where's the freaking numbers? So this is all the phone numbers. What happened to notifications? No, I don't need that. I want freaking. Did we even get any texts? Dude, I don't want that. All right, let me see real quick. This is what. Can we just get? Is there a link just for? No, no. How about this? All right. No one texted me. No one did. I guess. And it doesn't say who, what, when, where, and why. Damn. Usually it does. I'll have to check something else. I wanted messages. I don't know what the number is. Doesn't say. Doesn't fucking say, I tell you. Hmm. So apparently it's not gonna let me get it. Basically, they're just like, sorry, you can't get it. So I gotta wait. So they're telling me, sorry, you can't do it. Can't do anything. So, huh. Oh well. I guess that's that. Won't let me do it. Yeah, that's done. So, anyways, so I can't do anything because my numbers, So they're done. They're change phone number. Fine. Just let's see what happens when we try to sign in. Because I am not going to fucking deal with this phone number problem yet. They're basically telling me no, I might have to go somewhere else. You gotta be a fucking member. I don't want. Yeah, here we go. Whatever works. Never. So, can I fucking do what I want to do? All right. So now that I've signed in, can I go to um, this? Because I want to go to here. See if I can. I just don't want to fucking bother with this crap. Oh yeah, here we go. My account, my store account. Here we go. Sign into that. That's what I want. You son of a bitch. This. Put my password in because I just want to fucking do a quick shopping and I don't want to fucking register again. Dumb bastards telling me they want to give me a phone number. It's like, why? Just let me buy my products. Oh, yeah, I agree with you, Cortez. So far I've been real, and if you notice, I read that thing to you, and on Twitter. All right, so can I actually do what I want to do? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So, okay. Now I'm getting somewhere. Smoking mirrors? You mean me giving you false news? No, I just said it came from Twitter. I'm not here to I don't make a living on clickbaiting. I keep it real because I'm not a clickbaiter. Cortez. What about the Cooters? What about Cooters? Didn't say anything about Cooters. I said something earlier about Hooters, but nothing about Cooters today. Sorry to say. Cam, you got me for a couple minutes, people. Look, basically, I'll give you a link, okay? You guys can go look it up yourself. The link basically says, let me show you the link. If you have Twitter, that is. You can see it two different ways. You can do it this way. Here. Or you can do it this way for someone else, okay? Let me show you. Or you can go right here. Or you can go here. It's on the top. I tweeted it for you all, so you can read it yourself if you wish. All right, so. No, that's not a bad profile picture of me. It actually shows my boobs. Yeah, no, that's me, by the way. Hey, Kimberly. So, anyways, like I said, if you click on the link there, it goes Direct Express and Twitter. Tells you exactly what I just tweeted for you all. If you go to the bottom one, that's my Twitter account. That tells you exactly the news I just posted for you guys, where it says play on words here. Read the play on words. It says updates from IRS and timing of stimulus payments for federal beneficiaries are expected soon. This includes information for Direct Express card holders who didn't file a tax return. New info will be posted at IRS. So, and then they say click on this, right? And this is what they're telling you to click on. And if you notice, it doesn't have any updated news. That's their own news site. We're talking about economic payments. Then it says they want you to click on, they say, here we go. What the heck? Dog barking? That's why someone delivered her a package. Okay. All right, I found the link where they're talking about us. Again, it's a play on word thing, so let me read it to you. Usually no, as with the first two, it says any action needed by Social Security, yada, yada, yada. Beneficiary, retired, those returning veterans. No. First stimulus payments are sent out new payments same way benefits are normally paid. Yeah, we know this already, but they're not telling us how we're getting paid. The IRS is working directly with Social Security Administrator, Railroad Retirement Board, and the Veterans Administration to obtain the 2021 info. So, again, they're saying we're waiting for this. Additional updates on timing of this group of payments for federal ministry, including non-filers with direct express card, is expected soon. Again, right there, expected soon. Information will be posted on the IRS Gov. As soon as possible. So there you go. So as soon as possible. There you go. Go figure. As soon as possible. So my thing to you guys is, if you guys have Twitter, you can find me on Twitter right there. So help yourself. Portal never works, no. So anyways. Any questions so far or concerns? Morning, Cam. I got an update for you too, by the way. So a friend of mine went over and went to that Q-Link wireless place to check on the update of his phone, and they said there is no phone. Nothing, zilch. And he turned around and emailed me and said, well, they set him up with a well, let me read the email. The emergency broadband benefits, which means, so he got the emergency broadband program, right? But they told him the phone that he's requesting, one of those nice phones, is sold out. So then he decided to go check out other things, right? And he went over to Shop Phones, and he said there was nothing on their website at the time. So then he called them up, and he specifically said, look, I want the other phones, and called them up, Cam, and apparently they said, what you buy on our website you can buy, but they're all going to be pending because they don't have any in stock. It's all no stock available. So you could be waiting a week. You can be waiting like him for 3 months. Everyone wants the government phone so bad that they're backlogged. Currently, between Assurance Wireless and Q-Link Wireless, there's like a backlog about 50 million people wanting their government phones. Yeah, well, I'm glad I can understand that, Mark. So, anyways, any questions or concerns so far? Maybe I'll make up a pot of coffee before I have my appointment, so I have some coffee in me at least. So everyone asked me this morning if I think Easter, we're going to get our money. Well, let me explain that one. I don't think so. Like you, I am fully wired by email, by phone, and by tablet and phablet, and all of the things state that nothing's going to be pending, because if it pins for Easter, it'd be pending tonight at 10 p.m. And if it doesn't pin for Easter, that means that unless they give an update over the weekend for stimulus for the 7th, I'm thinking either they're going to be smokes and mirrors, or there's going to be some miraculous problem that keeps us from getting our money. Plain and simple. Yep. I don't remember if I filled it. All right, so there you have it. Let's see. Kimberly wants. Of course they did. They did fuck over us too long, you know. All right, Mark, quit making fun of Ohio. I think you know this, but I was born in Montgomery County, out of Dayton, little place called Inglewood. So please feel free to make all the jokes you want. It's been so long. I remember Dayton had an international airport too. They have fucked us up too long. That's the real problem there. They fucked us over too long. I got to check my purse to make sure my wallet's in there because Chloe, I need to make sure my card's there because Chloe wants to go shopping. So I gave Chloe my card. Yep, Chloe, I'll have to check for it. I'll leave a note with Chloe on a piece of paper. I'll reuse an envelope so I don't have to freaking. So, huh? Yeah. So the note's gonna be basically a simple note for finances. You know, where's my clipboard? Right there. Okay. So, all right. So she's gonna go and pay the internet bill today and get the rent money. There. So that tells Chloe exactly how much to get for the rent. So I haven't spent much money anyways, so oh yeah, I'm smelling that coffee, people. Well, I don't think there's going to be any more future funds, honestly, because they're fucking up. I mean, Biden said he's got part two of his infrastructure plan that's like $4 trillion or something. He's going to be unveiling in a couple of weeks. I think right after everyone gets paid. But remember what I said yesterday. For anyone who didn't miss yesterday's show, I said, and I quote, that the IRS, Higgins hasn't seen this. I think Higgins went to bed last night, didn't read it. But anyways, the IRS said after the stimulus checks are produced, they're printing out rebate checks for anyone who had to pay taxes on their unemployment benefits. So they would get up to $10,200 for a single person or $20,400 for a married couple. So think of it this way: a married couple gets $20,000. There goes your grocery stores and everything being gone again, sucked up. Most of these people, they're just going to take it and run. Now, you guys are asking me, is there anything else you can tell me, Rita? Nope, can't tell you anything. But let's talk about my theory, okay? Now, I know Trisha posted the other day I was right. Well, I was right, but I was wrong. I'll admit that because I said, that payments would go 17th to the 20th. Well, I was right there. I didn't expect payments to go out the 12th to the 17th. They got the first set, second set, and then I was not positive on the others. And I thought everyone would get paid properly. Instead, the third wave went out to the SSI people, card numbers 5115. So, now that leaves you with what? That's it. You see where I'm going with it? So, Bed bugs, yeah, I can tell you about bed bugs and chiggers. I was in a hotel over at Sandusky one time, right? There was bed bugs even in the there was bed bugs and little chiggers in the bed. Chiggers and bed bugs in this hotel room. It was Howard Johnson. Finally, after one night, I went over to the Best Western and sat up with them. I liked the Best Western. They had a Perkins in there too. That's how I learned about omelets with gravy on the top, and country gravy on an omelet. That's some good stuff. That's why when I go into the restaurant here, when I sit down, I usually say, "Hey, can I?" To my friend Frank, I'm like, "Can I get a omelet?" And he's like, "With side order gravy?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Perkins must be really nice to do that." And I was like, "Dude, it was heaven." Pour that gravy on top of the omelet. But yeah, I knew about the bed bugs, and the people running to Howard Johnson was a black guy. It was like, you look fine in your tights. And I'm sitting there going, you got to be fucking kidding me. My husband was like, well, what a weirdo. And this one lady's like, oh, yeah, you want a threesome? And she was white and he was African American. And I'm going, no, I don't, I mean, literally, I don't, I'm not that way. By the way, Cam, I have a story for you. I like all people, by the way, so I'm not racist or anything. It's just the way the guy came on to me in 2006 was fucking scary, man. I mean, literally drove me in this expensive car, dropped me off at a diner, and only restaurant in town that was open in Sandusky. And we walked back. And when we got back, my feet were killing me, and that's when I decided to choose a different hotel. The fucking room had chiggers and bed bugs in it, and the towels weren't washed, and the room wasn't clean. And they tried to give us 4 dirty rooms. I was like, you know what? I checked out and went somewhere else. Is Perkins still open? I wonder. So I have a. So, anyways, I'll tell you another thing. And I used to love going to Denny's. By the way, my mom was had a degree a long time ago for psychiatry, and she didn't like the problems, so she took up drinking and became a waitress. She loved her job, and she was at Denny's, and my mom would be like, "What's so special about gravy on your omelet?" Well, it's better than asking for a milkshake. My mom's like, "Yeah, ask for a milkshake, kid. I'm dumping it on your head in front of my boss." I'll do it for other people, but for you, I'll dump it over your head unless I'm in a genuine mood. So what I would do is I'd go home, get the blender, and make my own milkshakes. Throw everything in the dishwasher, and good morning, Big. Well, I was giving an update. So, as everyone knows now, if you go to my Twitter page, I left it in the comment. You can scroll for it, or you can go to Twitter's own Big Direct Express. They're saying coming soon will be information on direct deposits. So I was telling Calvin and the rest, I think it is smokes and mirrors. They're still not giving us a date. Yet people say, oh, are we going to get Easter? If we get money on Easter, my theoretically thought is it would have been pending uh, before now. Okay. Now, if it's going to pin for Easter, it'd be pending tonight because as of tomorrow morning, 1 a.m., it rolls over to Sunday time, so deposits would be there. I'm hoping we get a deposit notification today, but like I said, there's only 11 hours and 32 minutes left until it resets itself. Otherwise, it goes into Saturday, right? With nothing. That's 4 days until money goes in, which means are they going to be giving it or not? I mean, Kimberly posted a comment this morning about Biden said, that April 7th. How does he know? I mean, what if the IRS sits there and says, Biden says we're just going to sit on it. Oh, we don't have enough info. Oh, we had a computer crash. Oh, our computers are outdated. Oh, something happened. So we need to get the computers upgraded because we're using 60-year-old computers with cobalt. So unless you can upgrade us, these people aren't getting paid. I mean, they could do many bullshit things and delay it. I mean, they're capable of doing it. damn dog next door keeps yapping. And the manager's like, oh, is there a problem? I should update, check my email too. Anyways, let's get this coffee in me before the appointment. I got an appointment at 11. I got to double check to make sure it's still standing. That's the only reason why I'm still up with you guys. Otherwise, I'd be watching my movie thing and sleeping. Which, by the way, it's pretty good. The movie, I mean. Got 4 bottles I got to replace. There we go. So 4 bottles to take back later today. I think maybe pick up some more cheese too. Oh yeah, that's good coffee this morning. My friend makes it. Roasted bean here on the island. It's called an estate roast. If anyone wants to, I'll tell you something that might be of an interest to you. Okay, consider this an advice thing. Okay, for any of you that gets your stimulus check, right? Now, I'm not saying donate, all right, because some of you would just say, oh, Rita's freeloading or mooching. No, I'm actually saying something that would benefit you. So, all right, so let me show you something, okay? So what you do is you go here, right? You go here. And no, I'm not saying, please give me your stimulus. No, I'm not greedy, okay? I'm actually saying, please listen to some advice. For example, so if you guys want to spend some stimulus money, spend it. I'm not saying donate, but spend it. Spend it here. Give it to one of my local stores that are struggling. Tell you what, it's the best damn coffee you'll ever have, people. I mean, look at this. Let me just show you these. Let me show you these. The best damn coffee you'll ever have. Costa Rica Terrazoo. I gotta grind it up. That's why I gotta get my grinder out. Guatemalan Natural Dark Roast. Sumatran Blue Lean Tong. Premium Estate Blend. Good coffee, by the way. This is Budget Gourmet. That's like $2 less. I get a discount. And then the final coffee one is Budget Gourmet and whole bean right there. See? I'm telling you can't go wrong with these, man. And that is why I say, check them out. You ain't gonna find any better coffee. Not even this to Starbucks can't even compare to this coffee. I tried some called Stumptown. This stuff here is the coffee of my choice. And I'm not even sponsored by her. I'm just saying, check them out. I know the owner personally, Irene. She just had breast cancer, right? You know what she tells me? She's a sweetheart. The other day, she tells me in person, last time I saw her. And before you ask, Kimberly, because I was saying, if you guys want to try her out, she's got the best. They roast the beans right here on the island. They have a coffee roasting hut on their property. They live near a lake, one of the lakes here on the island. And then they bring it in whole bean. Now, if you want ground, you just choose in the notes ground, and they'll grind it to you. So, say you have a drip pot, they'll do it for a drip. Say you want it for Keurig, the Keurig converter device, they'll make it for Keurig. So, and that's the thing. I got to send a quick email out. Just double checking something. All right, so I sent an email out. So I'm just waiting for a reply. And yes, I'm telling you. So, I mean, I like the dark ones, but I'm telling you that this here is it is the best. You cannot go wrong on it. So she charges like $12.95 to $13.95 a bag, but more bags you buy, the less shipping is. You want to see a city on a beach, Cam? Click on this link, man. Check this out. I want you to click on this, Mark. I mean, here, click this. Tell me what you think. Go through the photos, by the way. This place will blow you away. Not that I know anything about that place, Mark. I don't. So, Mm. There we go. Check this out right here. This will knock your socks off. Yeah, all of you, check it out. Check that out. That's the main island. Look at some of the photos. Mm. Ah, yes. Yes. Well, we have beautiful weather, Mark. That's PR. What's PR? What's PR? Huh? Please explain what PR is. Ah. Hmm. Oh, well, think of me, man. Think of me, Cam. Too much to do here. Let me put it to this way, okay, Kimberly? Was it you that said don't abandon you guys after the stimulus check? Well, let me just give you a little warning, okay? When the pandemic is completely over and I got a motor on my trike, you guys ain't gonna see me. I'm gonna be scooting around the island on my trike, towing my little doggy trailer and going places, taking photography. Is there something else I'm gonna be doing? I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be sitting in my bikini, losing weight again, right there on one of the public beaches that no one uses, enjoying the beach.
Did you buy a two-piece swimsuit?
Well, I have one.
I have one too.
Like, so.
I guess there's some like upper bra straps on them though. These are strapless. The bra part strapless. So when it's like bra straps. So it stays on. I'm taking them out.
Hey, there goes Mippo. And then she's going to go pay bills. And then I got to check ferry schedules for her. She wants to take a little trippy today. So I was like, cooly. Well, she takes a trippy. By the way.
Yeah, we're on a different schedule than last week.
Yeah, well, they changed it, I think. There's like 3 different things that they got it, but I'm just going to check routes. We're on the spring schedule. Actually, right here. So it changes over May 8th. So let me look at this. All right, we want the eastbound boat. So the next boat leaves at 11:30 or 2:05. She'll make the 2:05. So she'll get in at 2:55. She's going to Orcas. And then from Orcas, she leaves approximately 4:15. So I won't see her till I get up from my sleep. And then it'll be great. Yeah, well, I'm glad you got the joke, Big. She means well, honestly. That's all I could say without upsetting you. I have a critter, and his name's Ebony. Hello. How you doing, boo? Puerto Rico. My dad had a wife in Puerto Rico. Apparently, he was a horny little bastard when he was in service. What was really funny is my mom, right? One time I brought her some records, right? Now my mother's mother, my grandmother, her name was Constant. All right. No one used it, but everyone called her Addie, right? Her middle name was Constant Adeline, right? So one day I'm sitting there and I'm drinking drinks with my mom and my uncle. And I said, Mom, she's like, yeah. How many times was Dad married and how many damn women did he fuck? And my mom, she didn't want to know it. She's like, well, we need to get technical, my child. At least twice with me and twice at least with me. And I had a daughter, which I gave up. And then the last kid was you. I said, oh, so the other ones are half sisters. Well, you consider them your blood anyways. I said, so that doesn't answer the question of how many women did Dad fuck? And my mom, she's like, and my uncle was like, it'd be like telling me you served 20 years in the Corps, kid. How many women did I sleep with before and after your aunt? And I looked at him and I said, how many men did you sleep with? And my uncle smiles and says, well, if you want to get technical, those Brazilian women, some of them still had their dicks. And then he says, I got my son to have sex with a tranny. And we're just sitting there busting up laughing. My mom's like, you got to tell me this? Oh, don't worry. You don't talk to my wife, so it doesn't matter. He's drinking, and I'm going. So I finally asked my mom, I said, Mom, you said Grandma goes by the name of Grandma Addie, but does she have a different name? And my mom says, oh, yeah, Constant. I said, are you sure Dad didn't marry her? And my uncle was like, why would your dad? And I said, because in his military record, he said he was married to a woman named Constant. Yeah, right. Here you go. Read it. And he's flipping through it. Son of a bitch is a jarhead. I thought he was an army grunt. Oh, look here. He served at the Navy and worked this and that. Son of a. And he's like, wife's name's Constant. Wife's name's blah, 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 blah. I'm going. So I'm just says there's 4 kids here, and then he has. My mom's like, oh my god, he was a horny bastard. My uncle's like, he got more pussy than me. And I'm sitting there going, oh my god, I created a problem. My mom's like, we don't talk about that bastard dad of yours, but since you brought him up, there you go. I remember spending a whole summer with him in Ohio, Dayton, well, outside of Dayton. He wrote me a nice letter saying he wanted to see me next summer if he was going to make it. He said he thinks his time's up. Then I got that call. My mom bought me one of those bag phones, one of those car phones. We always had a car phone in the bag. We had the brick phone, but my mom liked the little car phones, and so it was easy to plug in the cigarette lighter. Yeah, back then cigarette lighter charging. So we had one of those. My mom had a brick phone. She said she would rather have something smaller in a bag. was easier to carry, apparently, the bag phones. And then in the back of my mom's car, she had a car-mounted phone too, so we were always wired in. So, anyways, so we're out in the mountains. The phone worked brilliantly, and I have my own phone, back then as a child. Somewhere still around here, actually, it was an American series, Motorola America series. So my phone rings, right, and lo and behold, my sister in Ohio at the time, she's now in Colorado, Teddy Bear. She says, I need to talk to your mom. She doesn't accept my mother because she blames my mom for so many problems. Two of my sisters do. So she's like, I'm sorry, and I had to hold it in. So I said, Mom. She's like, who is it? I said, it's Teddy Bear. Why would Teddy call your phone? Gets on it. What? Yeah, my mom's always polite. She's like, what is it, my daughter? Have you forgiven me? And she says, well, I'm here to let you know, not that you would give a shit, but for out of respect for my birth name, I'll just say Rita. Mom wanted a son. She tried to choose me as a boy. That Rita, her father, died. At that point, my mom says, oh, thank you. Click. And I talked for a minute. And afterwards, I was sitting outside, and they had a fire pit and fires going. And my mom's boyfriend at the time, he was always good to me. He always called me girl anyways. He knew. He's like, girl, let it out. Let it out. Let it out. You have to let it out. I just started crying. My mom, she didn't have any sympathy. He's like, oh, the bastard's dead. Skink. What, you play Warcraft, Cam? So, anyways, my friend and advocate's supposed to email me, but she never did for some damn reason yet. Oh, well, we'll wait a couple more minutes. So, spirit animal would be a skink. Well, enjoy your skink, man. So, anyways, just to let you know, I pre-ordered Diablo 2 last night, the remaster. So, BattleNet gave me a copy of a discount copy, because if you guys don't know, sometimes when I'm not doing these videos, I'm behind schedule, by the way. We're supposed to be testing it, and I can't tell you everything that we're doing, but we're basically doing a pre-run before the game's released again, which means working out all the kinks. They call it the bug test. Some call it the alpha, some call it the beta. Depends on where you're at. So, also, I get a big discount on D4 when it comes out, so that's being worked on right now. So, anyways, and I'll tell you one thing. I was going through some notes the other day. They got this nice little note thing going on a community I joined. And I'm telling you, turned around the other day and I said, hey, I got a question. They're like, oh, yeah, we're here to help you. And I go, I'm addicted to this game, Story Seasons. And I got a lot of stuff leveled up. I'm on year 1, season 4 now. And I said how hard it is to fix they call it a large horticulture. It's a greenhouse. They said, well, you need to make a lot of stuff. I said, well, what do you do to make these trees don't grow? And they said, well, make sure you get some of your trees going, chop them down. Meanwhile, you make some lumber makers. They got these makers, right? So I got like 3 zones, right? And they're all scattered with these makers. It's like ingot makers and giant ingot makers and giant this and giant that, and you get gifts. And I got them all laid out, mayonnaise maker. And I miss the old day. I miss the original Story Seasons when they made it for DS. I still play it, by the way, on my spare time. I like how you go into the sewing studio and you carry like, say you plant I rotate as soon as a shopkeeper, one of the traveling shopkeepers of caravans come in. I buy cottonseed and flaxseed. So when my flax is, I harvest it and I run it through a spool, one of those things, where it a spindle type thing for cotton and stuff. And I use that. So I get all my animal fur and I put it in there. And then afterwards, I put it in my dye pot. And then after my dye pot, I put it on the loom. And after the loom, I can make clothes with it and sell it as fabric sheets. I always do gold because gold's like 3,000 a sheet, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to be wealthy, and I am. But this one, they give you a cloth maker and a textile maker and a mayonnaise maker and a yogurt maker. Now in the cheese factory, you go in and you can make cheese, butters, and mayonnaise and different flavors too. Cool. You go into the pottery studio. They're like a big room, and you got your wheel that spins the stuff, so you can make like 30 items, and then you put it in the kiln. Then you go and paint it. Then you make $4,000 per little statue you make, or a giant pot. One of those expensive like what do you call it? Ming type vases. Like a vase, right? And then you do that. You got your seed making studio where you go in there and you can take some of your crops, throw it in and remake seeds. Except I don't know, well, cotton you can, but the thing is seeds like that, right? Flaxseed, whatever, just destroys a little bit of the crop and makes it more better, so you can make more money. So that studio's cool. But here it's like you get all these little machines, and you just gotta fucking continue beep, 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 going to all of them, and it just takes too long. So they're like, eventually you get to the point where you develop your farm a lot better, and you just want to do, like I said to them, what's the secret to making money on honey? Because everyone says, oh, honey's the best, right? No, it isn't. You go and you make honey. It takes 5 days. Then it makes one fucking jar of honey out of the honey maker. I got 2 machines. And you have to have a wildflower you put in there and the bees go to. And then when you make the bees, you put it over here and then you do this and do that. But I have 20 quote unquote mushroom logs. So what you do is you go buy mushroom spores, put them in there, and like 4 days later, you go and sell them. You can make up to, they say, up to like 200,000 coins if you literally get the right mushrooms. Well, I'm on season 4. Am I going to unlock anything? Don't know, but I got to build a 3rd barn to be on backup mode, because every time I turn around, my barn's getting full with animals roaming around my farm. My latest one, now I can milk a buffalo. Buffalo milk, what's next? And one day you're walking along, you see a camel. By the way, the Bedouins do like camel juice or camel milk, so but anyways, a skink. Look, everyone's spirit animal's different. Do you know how the totem pole works, Cam? I'll tell you before I go, because I'm gonna have to get some sleep soon, and I got this appointment in 9 minutes. So I'll tell you how the animal works, okay? Whatever animal is on your pole usually represents the characteristics of the animal. For me, let me put it this way, okay? One of my animals on my totem pole is the rabbit. I've always known that. I've been very fellowship with rabbits growing up. And so the rabbit means, as my mom always said growing up, being autistic with fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, with being hermaphroditic, because there's so many people out there that want to hurt people and hurt others, like myself. To be very cautious. Well, the rabbit is very cautious and very skittish. So I'm very skittish in what I do. Look at me when I ask you guys about dinners. What should I eat? I'm skittish. The rabbit basically has the characters. Each animal has a character. I have a snow leopard, for that. I have the eagle, I have the hawk, I have the falcon. Each one does. I have the fox. I have the moose, the bighorn sheep, aka the ram. I mean, I got a huge amount. Every little animal character. Sometimes if you move to a new location, some animals leave and you get new animals, but that's how it works, So, and Mark, just to let you know, you mean loose as caboose. So, Anyways, I better get ready for this appointment. I might be back after the appointment to let you know what's going on. But right now, I hope you guys stay tuned for another update. If not, I hope you guys have a great day because, like I said, it's almost time for my appointment. I got to get Zoom up, pour my coffee, use the bathroom, and be ready to go for this appointment. And then afterwards, between 11:30 and 12, I'm hoping to get some sack time in, and I'll be up tonight probably to run this, or I might just go straight to gaming because I haven't gamed last night. Last night, as you all know, I had a couple beers with Big Birches, great guy, by the way. We talked about Oregon and others, and we discussed that. That's why I was just so it's almost 7 hours. And Higgins came in for a bit, and by the way, Cam, I need to let you know as soon as all the mods left, okay? I got to tell you this. I want to be very crystal clear. Moderator Pee Wee's kind of angry at us right now. I don't think that's what she's on, okay? And I don't blame her. But I'm not going to say anything against her, all right? I love moderator Pee Wee dearly. You know this. Fortunately, Pee Wee doesn't realize I'm on high alert because of the incident with my address being docked everywhere and the video is archived for law enforcement. I don't think Sister Pee Wee realizes that's why that one day that Mark zapped someone, you zapped someone, and I removed someone when they came back because, Joe Gill's everywhere. Well, last night, let me just be very crystal clear with you. Soon as the entire room left, all moderators left last night, and I was finishing up my beer. Someone was making passes at me, and I said, "Who the fuck are you to make passes with me?" They finally said, "Oh, don't you know? I'm Joe Gill. We should be a team again." So Joe's lurking still, by the way. The guy's not giving up. Well, you see, Pee Wee got mad the other day when I was drinking those beers early in the morning. She said I was mean. And mean for removing someone who's probably a subscriber. And at the time, I said I don't give a shit because my motto is someone docked me with my address. 2 is Joe Gill's lurking. How do we know this person that Mark or you removed and zapped and timed out isn't? Because Pee Wee unremoved them from the ban list, and I went in and removed them. And then afterwards, I left, and she got mad and said, "Go to bed." And she hasn't surfaced since. But Joe Gill, the reason I'm on high alert and we removed some of these people is because Joe Gill is back and forth. I don't think Sister Pee Wee realizes Joe Gill is still lurking. He came out last night, admitted that he's pretending to be a girl and still here. And he's like, "Let's be, So, yeah, all right, I'll let you know. I love that. Backyard's loaded rabbits. I'll let you know, Cam. For the rest of you out there, please unsubscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. So it's fun even for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs. Thanks for watching, and God bless you all, and have a wonderful day if I don't see you until tonight.